Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to Thursday, the 6th of September.
Are you feeling better now?
I am I'm a bit tired. Stayed up a bit late last night, so hopefully this will be like super duper story related, so I'm just gonna shut up and let the fucking game talk itself.
Yes, thanks to all of you.
Because my voice is fucked.
I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
No probs.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Shut up about it, you're scary.
Huh? Yes.
No, stay being a girl.
After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Exactly. Don't tell anyone.
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
How did they know?
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... Oh, crap!
What? How did they know?
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it.
Might still have some... You might get more female admirers now.
Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
How did they know? I don't understand how they found out. Oh, that sucks.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
How on earth did anyone know? How? I blame Yosuke. Yosuke fucking told everyone. How? I want to say one on your side, but clearly one of us are the... It had... just ignore them.
Yes. I'm myself, right?
That's fine.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
Her voice is completely different now. That's fine.
And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Okay. Can't wait to completely waste my afternoon listening to this. Well, actually, I do want to hear about this, so that's fine.
First, I heard the doorbell ring.
Okay.
But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
Like, what is it? Chloroform?
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Really? If so, this person must be freaking huge. Like Kanji. Well, Kanji's a freaking kid. Kanji wouldn't be able to do that, no. It'd have to be like a huge burly dude.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious.
You're awesome.
I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
Okay.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man.
Well, we deduced that last night when we saw him in the shopping district.
I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone.
Okay.
It's after that that things get murky.
Then how... Well, no, quite frankly, a single man could carry a... How old? 16-year-old? Schoolgirl over his shoulder? Like in a sack over his shoulder, but... He'd have to be a big dude.
I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
Well, yeah, that's because he threw you in through the TV on your house, right?
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped? Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Well, wouldn't it have been slightly more logical to think that since she was at her home, she was thrown into a TV in her house?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
Throw her into the little TV that Japanese cars have in their in the cars. I don't think she's fitting that.
I see.
It's kind of cool how all Japanese cars have TVs in them, and well, you can listen to them whenever you want, but they only show a picture when the car is stopped and you've put the handbrake on. That's smart.
But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
Well, maybe he's got an angle. Maybe he's like a Boy Scout or something. But Boy Scouts don't sell cookies. Yeah, but you know, something like that. He's an insurance salesman. And like, if somebody else appears, then he'd be like, hey, do you want to buy some, I don't know, car insurance?
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened.
Because you can't? Maybe you should just believe us next time.
Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical.
Except for Morga.
There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
Okay, well, we knew that already, but thank you.
So that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron?
Everything makes sense now.
Does it?
I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
Yep, we knew that. Thank you.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
Oh, thank God. Now that we've got Naoto on our team, I think things are going to go a little bit faster. Because Naoto's the fucking brains of this operation now. All these fucking idiots don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's it! That's what was bothering me.
What?
Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
Who says he could enter the TV? What? Who says he could enter the TV? Didn't the killer put him in the TV?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit.
Maybe he did what we did and just dived into the TV.
Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder.
Actually, I have a question. Did we find a boss for Mitsuo? Mitsuo, whatever his name is? We did. Does that mean he has a persona? I don't remember. In P3, there's a group of 3 dudes. Well, 2 dudes and a guy and a girl, that were persona users. And at some time, you actually had to fight through them, and their personas. It was kind of cool. Persona user versus persona user.
And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV?
Oh, I see. So he went in there on his own volition?
The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side.
Yes, we know that.
It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement.
That's just what happens.
Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Motherfucking Dojima.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
Hey, well, my uncle's like big guy, so I'm sure I could. Yeah, my dad works for Nintendo.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them.
Well, yeah, the police wanted to end the case. It's kind of like what happened in Hot Fuzz. Kind of. Hot Fuzz was a little different. There's a little bit more going on in Hot Fuzz. Like, I mean, it was a great movie in its own right, but that movie had, like, a really good, like, you know, like, plot twist and suspense.
The
It was a good police
won't
drama.
readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
No shit, because they're scared shitless of the killer.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Yeah, well, they only care about their jobs.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
Yeah, Kanji, you know where your head's at.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, you know...
What, fought back?
I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, don't scared.
Can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
You're a girl too, Yukiko. What are you trying to say? Also, the guy, like, chemicaled her, didn't he? Like, she was strong enough to be conscious through it, but she still got chemicaled.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
Yosuke, don't.
What is it?
Don't.
You got balls. For a girl.
Fuck. Yosuke, you are such an insensitive piece of shit.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks.
Not to got embarrassed though.
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted.
Because we're Persona users. Right? In fact,
Please allow me to join your effort.
wait, hang on. When was the last time that a non-party member was the target? Because it was the reporter chick, and then Saki, and then after that, hasn't it, except for Moroka, hasn't it all been us? Because Yosuke wasn't actually attacked, but was Chio attacked? No. It was Yukiko, and then Kanji, and then Risei. Yeah, I think so. It's always been us. So we don't really know the reasons why how do I say? Why the first two were killed, but it could be that, I mean, first of all, the people that were targeted from our party as well all appeared on the TV at some point, on the news, but it's quite possible that he's actually, he can see our potential and is targeting us that way. Maybe the reporter and the reporter and Saki had potential as well. It's quite possible. Although in these Persona 3 and 4, like all the people that have personas are like, well, so far anyway, like high school kids. But in P2, one of the main characters was like a female reporter, and she was like the main character in the second game, in Persona 2. And she was, I forget how old she was, but she was quite old, and she had Persona. Of course, please join us.
Thank you very much.
Can't wait to use you.
I'll do my best, leader.
What are your powers gonna be? Well, you know what we don't have? We don't really have a light or dark user. So you'll probably be that. You don't really seem like the kind of person who has a level 8, a definitive element. But we can check that later.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
What?
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Are they blue?
They told me about you, Teddy.
Who's they?
I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Oh, don't say that. He's gonna take advantage of it.
Wow, what a nice girl.
Shut up, Teddy. Okay. Wait, is that it? Is that all the story we're gonna have? I mean, like, tomorrow I don't have to... Tomorrow it's just gonna be business as usual?
Welcome back.
Got a package. Yay. Oh, Peach Battlesuit. Yeah. And I got enough stickers for a, for a thing now, I think. Alright. Talk to me about this Peach Battlesuit. I didn't think guys would be able to wear it, but it is... Oh, Chia's already wearing one. Oh, shit. Well, Yukiko can have it. And Naoko could... Ew. Gothic shirt, huh? Give it to Naoto. Done. And, what's her weapon? Oh, good question. A fucking gun? Okay. And Nambu too. Yeah, okay. Ow. Her gun's just, her weapon's just straight up a gun. Yeah. Well, why not? What's this? Oh, it's that thing. What do I want her to have? I don't know, let's have a look at what her persona does, and what her persona weaknesses are. Now that... What? Interesting. What? She has no weaknesses, first of all, which is fantastic. And, she has... Is that what I think it is? Oh my god! She's got heavy money on all those. Fuck. And she's got the light and dark. Not that I've really used it in this game. No, I didn't really like it in Persona 3 and 4, because like in Persona 1 and 2, there's like, well, in Persona 1 and 2, there are too many elements. There's like nuclear, and there's disease, and there's so many different things. But light and dark, when you use them, there is still the chance of instantly killing the foe, but if you don't, it still does damage. Unless they're like immune to it. So, it's something that's worth using, especially in those games where you want to use persona abilities as much as possible, because that's how you level up the personas. Whereas in this game, there's actually no point in doing that, because the only leveling up happens from getting experience from killing enemies for the main person. So you want to conserve SP. Also, in Persona 1 and 2, when you level up, you get all your SP back. So you just use SP as much as possible. You never really run out, as long as you keep leveling out. Anyway, well, since she's that, I don't know what I want to give her. I could give her the, Mage Talisman. Give her that, fuck it. Who's got... Teddy's got the Reprisal Chain, which is the, I think, no, leave it as it is right now. Okay. We'll fiddle around with it when we actually go into the TV role in the future. Alright, Nanako's here. Alright, pretty eventful day if I do say so myself. We'll save the game and then we'll pop off, and tomorrow we'll do some more. Can I work in the, I can. Alright, now we got a question to ask. Do you want to hang out with Nanako? Or do you want to hang out with, hospital chick? What do I want to do? No, not Persona, damn it. Level 7. I'm going with this. We got Succubus, so that'll help. Even if we don't level up, which we're not going to. You sure? I'm positive. Anyway, we're definitely not gonna watch her walk up, and nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Alright, well, when we come back, it'll be Friday. And... oh, I guess there will be some,
Excuse me.
some more discussions going on. Fair enough. But until then, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.